Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, Maine. So, the day has finally come. Yee! Okay, so, y'all know, today, 2.2, we start playing 2.2. Ah! I literally, okay, I didn't, the only trailer I watched was like the short trailer in the beginning of the 2.2 Wuthering Waves live stream. So I don't know too much about it. I don't know much about the new character Cantarella. I think it was yesterday I watched her trailer, which is okay. That's a discussion. How was my day? My day was weird. My day was super weird. Um. But yeah, I'll get into that later. So for now, we're gonna start. The story. I don't know how long the story is gonna be. I know the version itself. They did announce that it is going to be unusual. Count for the anniversary. That is in May. So I don't know how that will affect the story, but I'm sure the story is gonna be fire. So we're here. Let's just get this started. Yes.
You there, Abster?
Abster? Oh my. Okay.
What's up?
We'll just
It's
run this
taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well,
Ooh.
how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground.
Also, now they're interested in
In
finding
the
the
shape you're in,
Sentinel.
are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Launchpad. Okay. So, it starts off very innocently. Ooh. Okay. There you go. Now, my day so far, my day today, was a little bit weird. So my company, they had a thing going on, like the ground level of the building, and ooh, sorry, I got distracted. Oh, it's her, the lady I forgot the name.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Hi, Anna. I hope your meeting went well. We've just started, as you can probably tell. And yes, this lady. Oh, she looks so much better than the leaks that we've seen so far. Because I thought she always was like a bit like lackluster, but now, like with all the special details, she looks so good. I forgot her name though.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, her design is so pretty. It makes me want to pull for her when she comes out.
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you.
Ooh, her stockings, boots,
Suppose
high
this won't
boots.
count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
She's being mentioned now.
She
Okay.
dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
The meeting, we're just gonna lurk. Okay,
Recreate the
lurk
frequency?
ahead. Why?
Well, It's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Ooh!
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
It is cool. That's so cool. It's such a well-designed bod. And it's such a good way to go back to the last moment where we met Carthethia, however you pronounce it. But yeah. Oh. Here it is.
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Yes, take this time. Oh.
Laureate.
What just happened? Oh, she's using her forte.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
I'm not using.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
Very.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Question I've yet to answer myself. It's like it's a yes, right? But at this point, there's like no confirmation yet.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I didn't remember that part.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too.
Don't worry, me. Go ahead.
My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Okay. Oh. Oh, she can. Oh, we can call Abby here?
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
Yeah, what do you mean by split apart?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers.
Oh, okay. Also, no wonder there's like two
I feel its frequency weakening. I
Fortaleza.
understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Oh, knows something?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky.
Oh.
At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
I doubt a little bit here now.
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Oh yeah, Abby did eat.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things.
Abby
We
did
came
eat
across
the ultimate
Thenodian
move
powers
of the
before
previous
in Ginger.
Threnodian.
So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
It's possible.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Thenodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
For now? Question mark. For now. Hard to say.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
Treatment?
Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Willing to trust Abby and her very precarious nose.
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. I want to speak with you in person.
Ooh.
How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Well, we have Lord Arbiter break it open, so...
I'm afraid that won't do.
Oh.
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Question.
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
They?
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Here's the madam. Here is how we will get acquainted with the madam.
wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Oh. Time's up.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
That was insightful. Very insightful. Okay. So, Parthethia. The little form we see is just a frequency.
Rover? Rover! Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
All goods.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Aw, man. Little lady. Okay, not little lady. Big lady. With thunder thighs.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Oh, that's a big cat. Or is it just perspective? Time to go and find Madame Cantarella.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Who?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. My name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Oh, that was quick.
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thrunodian. Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Ooh. Ooh.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Yes,
She's
please.
known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
Oh.
I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
The clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Give me a quick summary.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita.
Okay.
Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Oh, that's a very painful legacy
Word
to
is,
uphold.
They select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Oh, dear God.
Stories about the current head of the Phasaelias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case,
Oh,
the
wow.
Phasaelia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasaelia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Okay, so Maiden, the Defier, the Death Carrier. Oh wow. Alright, so we're done with introductions. And now we shall visit the Madam herself. We will visit the Madam herself now. Okay. I think this is where she explains what the Phasaelia family actually does. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I don't.
I received Chacona's memo.
Ooh.
To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along?
No, it's not.
They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out.
Alright.
If it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Alright, thank
Got
you, Carlotta. I guess it is to a disadvantage that it's both a disadvantage and an advantage for the Phasalias, right? Because like they're just constantly being misunderstood. Or like their goals is like slightly like they have similar goals overall, but it's just like maybe their methods are just different. Oh. Here we go. Oh, wow, the inside is just so grand.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your...
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper, especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Oh.
Cantarella Phasaelia, 36th matriarch of the Phasaelia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Just Marshy will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
I'm just a little bit speechless, lady. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit speechless with this lady. Like... Oh. Let me just walk with her. Just walk with her. I forgot the button to switch to walking. Awkward steps. We're going in first. Okay. Woo! Oh my gosh.
Won't you have a seat?
The suspense is killing me. Like, hurry up and break whatever news do you need to
I
break.
hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think?
I'm just noticing the steam on the cup.
You still
Oh
hold
my
a
God.
grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
Haha. I don't think this would change much of the story. You know, this is one of the situations where my heart says one thing, but my brain says another. So it's like one wants to just dive right in, and then another one is just like danger, like stranger danger, right? So, we're just going to drink the tea. That's what we're gonna do.
This tea, is it from Jinjo?
Got Jinjo tea. Oh, she got money.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I mean, he has to have caught up by
I
now.
imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving, but let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong. That's actually a very brief way of putting
So
it.
you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Thenodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Ah, so that means Raguna is being
The
governed by the
Threnodian,
Threnodian.
so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half.
2
Now
attempts, and this is the
blissfully
3rd one.
ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
Wow.
Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
It is difficult, actually. Tell them apart. Well, we know like the Order was doing some questionable shit, right? But we always, at least my perspective was that the Order was acting a certain way because of their twisted beliefs about the Sentinel. But I didn't know that they were just using the Sentinel as a front for the Threnodian. Is that what's being implied here? So do they actually worship the Threnodian?
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
On the other, there's our family.
Mm-hmm.
The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've
Oh.
always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains.
Okay.
Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Ooh. Straight to the
Thick
basement.
with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it. The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Secret door. Secret door.
Are you prepared?
Well, now or never, lady.
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Oh my god. She just. Well. There it is. So soon? Right, the Pegasus was one of the. Oh. The Pegasus was one of the figures. The Leviathan is the Thronian.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
Yeah. So the Pegasus is actually the Sentinel. Wow.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind. Not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity. A form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh, so much like
Although
lies
the
on top
Sentinel's
of
will
truths.
has yet to fade. Who knows how much longer they can endure.
And so much like overlapping things.
I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Oh! I was not expecting this. Much easier said than done. He can't come, right? Because he's like
In
really
return,
injured.
I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
And he make Drake. I mean, he is Sir Lord Arbiter, but a sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. Dre leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Dre is still in the middle of a recovery. Ooh. For the sake of state secrets, we shall say this. The sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. And she's a little bit disappointed, I guess.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
It's unlikely that she gave up
There
on the
might
notion.
still be a path forward.
Okay, great. I'm great. I'm great. We skipped all the way there.
Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Describe the Cantarella. What was right on the stained glass? Okay, so there is. So
The
right now,
part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction.
right?
The
we knew
Sentinel
that.
does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Dre found their resin. But it depends on each sentinel, isn't it?
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
Ooh.
With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To
Question.
resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Whoa. I mean, this is the sword that Rover will wield. I mean, then again, like in his past life, he is Lord Arbiter of
Then What about Cardathea?
supposedly all
The
the
martyred
Sentinels.
maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated
Hello,
with the
Haikin. Thank you for
Threnodian,
dropping by.
or perhaps with
I
the Sentinel
am
in
playing
its corrupted
2.2
form.
Wuthering Waves story, and we
But
are just
choosing
in the
her
thick of it.
could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
There's only one maiden. Okay, we're
In the
now at a
past,
part.
Each year,
where-
the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials.
I don't
to
know if
select
you're
those with
in the
strongest
Rina
will.
Sita region,
These
Haikin,
young
but
women would
basically
attempt
we
to
left
resonate with
Jinzhou,
Tevin's powers,
we came
while
to
overclocked,
Rina
of
Sita,
course.
and basically the Sentinel problem Rina Sita is having, which is only made clear now, is that the Threnodian has corrupted the Sentinel, and this religious faction called the Order is worshipping the corrupted Sentinel and spreading false religious practices, further contaminates the belief of the original real Sentinels. So this lady over here, and her family, have been kind of keeping it a secret that the Sentinel is corrupted, and that, yeah, and that's all we got so far. So now we're kind of finding out what other stories this lady is gonna have for
Though none succeeded, some saw fragments
So,
of the truth.
She,
hidden
oh right,
within the
she also
resonance.
pointed out that just like how the Sentinel Jue in Jinzhou has Jinshi in Rina Sita, the Rina Sita Sentinel also has a resonator, which is selected by resonating with this sword. And apparently, the Sentinel used to have a resonator, but she died. Yes. All the original believers are in hiding. I think I'm not sure about in hiding, but definitely majority of the people who knows about the Sentinel or like are like a very small group tied to this lady, which her name is Kam. Yeah, I forgot to do something with my cat. Let me just up my I know. Okay. So yeah, all original believers are in hiding. Not really. I think it's just that, over time, I think the believers just grew less and less, and more people just started believing the corrupted Sentinel, story. Meaning, no, not corrupted Sentinel story, but started believing like, that, oh, the Sentinel is fine. We just don't see the Sentinel. They don't really know that the Sentinel is corrupted. But I think her family has been passing down this truth, this knowledge in the family, and it's not something that they can just actively tell people, because the Threnodian wants it that way. They want it such that people believe that people don't know that the Sentinel is corrupted, right? And if people start knowing, the Threnodian is going to take action. So I think just to avoid further chaos, they just kind of kept it to themselves until this moment, where we have Sir Lord Arbiter right here, and so that because she wants to get his help.
I was one of them.
That's where we're at right now.
There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted
So this is
form
how she knows.
and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Tevin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I
Ooh.
would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
The maiden is supposed to be the sentinel resonator.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying.
Oh yeah, we are
Cantarella
operating.
said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin.
Oh,
That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
all right. He can tell sentinels what to do because he is the Lord Arbiter. We still don't have much answers as to what it means that he is the Lord Arbiter, but Jay calls him Lord Arbiter. But you know, it's like he has done some shit to earn that title with the Sentinels, and the Sentinels actually like respect him, like actually like put him on equal footing, as what Dre displayed. So in this case, that's why he said my permission should cause a reaction. If he somehow connects with the Sentinel that, hey, give, like, resonate with this person, or like give permission to this person to do something with your power, they would. The theory is that they would. So yeah. Can I get a close look at the sword? Would you mind if I try to pull out this? Let's see.
By all means.
So yeah. We're already at a premise where where Rover is just a super OP character in the story, in the sense of the story. And that he is somehow reliving his past life in sequence. There's record. Whoa. Oh, there we go. He's zero fuss. Zero fuss. And she's
Rover.
shocked to her bones.
Who are you, really?
You can call me the blessed one. Let's just keep it at that.
No. You're likely a far more special entity.
Oh yeah, I think half the world
Well,
knows that.
I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please,
Oh,
enlighten me.
okay.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
The connection
We
Rover
Thessalians
have
revere
with the
Imperator as our
Sentinels
one true
is
divinity.
still
And yet, here
kind
you
of
stand,
vague, other
the
than
arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as master?
there we go. That's that keyword right there. That's that keyword right there. Like, from what I remember, Jay was telling Rover that they used to fight alongside each other, and I forgot if Jay resonated with Rover in his arbiter life. I forgot the details, but basically they fought together, and yeah, that garnered a lot of respect from Jay, and so I think safe to say he has similar experience with other Sentinels, right? So this is gonna repeat another 6 times. 6 times including. So I'm right? Yeah. Actually, yeah. the Lord Arbiter thing, the details of it is still pretty vague. But I think what we've learned so far is that he was a very, very strong being, be able to fight alongside with Sentinels. Previously Dre. And then I think during the Black Shores, is it Black Shores arc or like somewhere in between there, they kind of revealed that he, as in his Arbiter life, he has gone through the entire quote unquote lifespan of meeting each of the Sentinels of, right? And he did some things, or something happened at the very end where he now had to kind of like go, not really go back in time, but kind of like rebirth. It's more of a rebirth because like there is history of the Arbiter and the sequence of events that is recorded about the Arbiter. Rover is going through them right now. That is in Jinzhou. Like rebirth, reincarnation. So far, like there is one sequence in Shorekeeper, in the Black Shores arc, where he did get to see a message from his Arbiter self, and like his Arbiter self didn't look any different, which is why I say rebirth. But it just could be just a story design. So yeah, so far the Jinzhou arc pretty much set the tone for that. So far in Nasita, it's just he is using his knowledge about him being Arbiter to his advantage. How he connected with the Sentinels when he was in Arbiter life is still don't fully know, or I don't fully know.
I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
Yes, we have a deal. There's at the sort for a moment. Is that disbelief?
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
Oh,
the only
the
question
being
now
in
is
his
how we
hand.
reach Cardathia.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonora sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking?
Yep. So he named the creature in his hand Abby, and we still don't really know for sure what Abby is, but as much knowledge as we have now in general is that one, Abby gets stronger by eating energy. The one thing that's confirmed is like from the Tronodian, right? Because she ate the Tronodian ultimate move. And then that's how she woke up and that's how she got energy, but she's still very weak. But she has a very strong connections with echoes and like perhaps even the Tronodian, who knows. So the hope here is that if Abby confronts another Tronodian or a Sentinel, she'll get strong enough that she will have more knowledge about herself and where she came from and what's her stuff. I can't remember if Abby was part of the Lord Arbiter lifetime. I can't remember if that was ever said.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate.
We got a
that
new
leads
weapon!
directly to
I want
the
to see
Sonora
her.
Sphere.
Let me
I'll
see
be there
her.
for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Can we not
leaving
see
the
her
past
yet?
behind.
The mechanism beside that wall.
Where are you? Where are you? Aha! Also, it's still a quest item. It hasn't become a equipable item.
Are
Alright.
all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them.
Ooh.
Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
All right, proceed to the station. So far, not much connection made about Abby. There's certain characteristics about Abby that's revealed. I pay less attention to it. I'm sorry.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there.
Oh. Oh. This is the fun part. Abby's the ancestor
You seem
of the.
perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
It's a
Everything that's
good
happened has
it's a
all
good
lined up
guess.
so
It is a good
perfectly.
guess.
It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our
Gosh.
choices and
This
our
is so
will
pretty.
have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Treasure!
Oh,
Treasure!
and what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison.
Oh, he's
Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor?
he,
Those
direct
kinds
with
of
it, man.
rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita.
Oh.
After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A
I'm gonna
friend?
play again. I kind of hate the farming.
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the
Farming is
identity
always
of this
the
friend
most
of mine?
tedious process, isn't it? It's the most tedious part of it.
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
But
Because the rest
I
of
think they've
them
put in some.
are all
I don't know
true.
if you were still playing when they were doing all the
I
good
see it'll
quality of
take
life
more than
updates and
that
stuff.
to rattle you, huh?
You can
assure
now.
you, this is no jest.
I think it's
We
how do I
Thessalians
explain?
have lived under
Like
the
you can go
Thermodians'
and
whispers
you can
for
go to a dungeon,
generations.
fight one fight, and
Once the
redeem
soul fractures, the mind
twice
will follow until
in
only
one
a
go.
puppet
So instead of
remains.
spending 40 for like a bunch
When the soul of the
of the
ruling
drops,
head
spend
falters,
80 and you get
Thessalia tradition dictates
eight-
that
like
the
80
successor
the same
usher them
amount
into
for 80.
eternal
I'm not even
slumber
explaining it correctly.
with a
But yeah,
poison of
basically
their own making.
you burn
My
your
succession ritual,
energy
well, an unforeseen
faster,
incident
and you just
gave
and you still get the
rise to
same
whispers
words.
that
It's
sparked
kind of like
those
the
rumors.
condensed resin,
How long has this
Um,
been going on?
kind of like the condensed resin
For centuries.
system. You just don't have to
Every
keep on going
generation.
and getting resin. You just go and you just spend twice the amount. Stop playing after. Us.
Outside, they call me
Oh,
the Bane.
oh.
But historically, every head of the Phasalia
I don't know about
family
you,
has
but
carried such
at
a
least for
title.
me, I literally
just
can
so
spend
happens
just
that
5-10
I am
minutes
the most potent
in
one
this
yet.
game to finish up all the energy in the dungeon. Because like I just played 3 times and I finished all the energy.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into
Oh,
the
look at her.
Sonorosphere
Oh, look
itself
at her.
lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Oh, she's not. Well, she's not in her jellyfish form, so don't know yet. Okay. If you want to get back into what I think it's a good time.
Strange.
Ooh.
This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Didn't didn't think there would be gold puffs here.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I've never seen such little creatures
Oh,
before.
there we go.
The road
That's what I
ahead will
wanted to
not be
see.
an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide.
Second dark
It occurred
tide.
right
Oh.
here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary
I
ever
like how
built
we
by
just
the
have to
Order.
play as her.
It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned brighter than ever. And
Oh,
when
jeez.
the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along with it.
Huh.
Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was
Oh.
there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you.
And switch to running. Left control.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the
Oh, yeah.
farthest I've ever managed to
There's
venture.
another thing about
Judging from the
this
bits
new version of the
information
game
Sentinel
that you
gave
may or may
me,
not know about.
Turvin is
Haikin.
the key to entering the Sonorosphere.
You see that thing there?
And who can wield the sword of divinity but a blessed maiden?
But
You
you
can
said
fly.
you left yourself a message
You
saying
can now
that the maiden
fly.
was dead.
It's amazing.
That's why I sought aid from the other.
Yeah. You unlock flying in here. It's sad that you can't fly in Jinzhou, but Rinasita is humongous. It's humongous. And you can fly so much in this new region. Okay. Oh. 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 There's a third sword. There is a third sword. At least that's how I feel about it. Oh, you're getting flashbacks. Even after a while, Belle and Wu are still ahead of Genshin.
Laureate, you have come.
Ah, here we are. Cartathia. I'm telling you,
Greetings.
between
I'm Cartathia, and you are?
I think between like 1.2 and like 2.0, they released so much QLs.
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh dear. But does she know the family name?
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day.
Oh.
But you and I should be around the same age.
Oh. This is
I'm
weird.
also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories
Ooh.
flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Hmm. So she can resonate a little bit so far.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Ugh. I'm really kind of back and forth with Parthia being the Threnodian or the Sentinels.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Oh.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
More complicated than you expected, lady.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
Oh, wow. What pressure to be the sole survivor
As
of
you
such a
spoke,
catastrophe.
I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords.
Yes.
The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
We saw a flashback of that just now.
Yes. Did you see them placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower? But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers.
This is
Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden,
Please. Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Oh. Oh, the angst has started. Jellyfish.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
That is true. Sometimes I'm mind blocked that make.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap,
It's true.
there's no
She,
reason for
'cause
me to
again,
worry
she's the
and
sole
run away.
survivor of a giant catastrophe, and then after that, the Threnodians just
underestimated your
did what
resolve.
they wanted to do.
I'm sorry.
But somehow she survived and is sealed inside this place, along with the supposed corrupted Sentinel. So I don't know, still very iffy because she's so sure that she's the Threnodian's resonator now, but at the same time, like, I'm hoping for the best, right? I'm hoping that she's actually like she's actually the Sentinel's resonator, but because the Sentinel is corrupted, so she can't really resonate with the Sentinel all that well now. And mind you,
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this
Cantarella
tower
also
will
kind of
elevate itself.
confirmed that this is not the actual form of Cartathea. There is
What you said to Cartathea
supposed things happening to Cartathea. I just don't know the full story yet. We will know in this. Oh dear. Oh. We're going to the sky. Okay. Good thing Abby doesn't have to fly all the way up there to see it, because that was actually suggested in the beginning of this story. Is that, oh, remember the Sentinel was trapped in this inverted tower up in the air? Abby, do you want to fly all the way up in the air? Like that's a very good idea when Abby can hardly self awake. So we are near, or at least at the inverted palace now. Inverted castle? Inverted palace. Oh, but she can walk normally. There we are. Oh, what a sight. The inverted palace. And that's the other two towers.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to.
Oh, she could
It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why is the place upside down? Also a very good question that I want some answers to.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
What? Them?
Tacit
There's
discords,
a castle.
the dark tide,
Morphe-
and these ruins themselves.
Oh.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Oh? What? Lady, this is not the
It's the
time.
name I gave to a gondola.
This is not the time to be shy. We have entire country safe. Oh! Obtained turban as a quest item. Okay. Alright. Way to goes. Checking for treasure chests. And off we go. There we are. God, look at that. Look at that. It's... Oh my god. I want to fly here. That's what I want to do. Can I fly here? Dude! Can I fly? Please. Can we just try? I want to try. Try. Oh! You can fly here! Yo! Yo! Okay, let's not put ourselves here. God dang it. Up? What a view. There are like certain environmental mechanics here. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, I can't change my team, but... there are certain environmental mechanics here that also make things interesting. Gondola! A very human-made echo.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear. I completely forgot about this.
Can we make room for one more?
Greed will get you.
I'm afraid phone was...
The 2 of you could.
Okay, so Cantarella is staying behind. Oh.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about
Thoughts?
fearing answers.
What did you thought?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore.
Dude, this...
All I can do is sit here,
What a
lost in
design.
thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
Well, I'm then gonna sit on
I
Robo's
am
lap.
afraid, but not of the answer. I fear
You
never
best
finding one at
believe
all.
there might be some fan art out there of Cantarella sitting on Robo's
We'll
lap.
be arriving at the first water rise soon.
Jeez,
A few details, if you don't mind.
was she nervous?
Feeling nervous?
Waterfall?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Oh. Oh. Oh, she cute. Oh no. Oh, she cute.
Where were my manners? I can assure you. They won't
I
happen again.
cannot. I cannot with male
As for the rest
rover.
of the way, I see it clearly now.
Huh? Wait, there was so much information going through my head. Mind you, it's not very important information. It's one, god damn it, male rover is ruining me for real life males. Two, Kartatia was so cute just now. She was so cute. And three, why does Kartatia see things that way? Why? You better sit on rover. This is definitely one of those it should be me moments. I'm not gonna lie. Be me.
Wind, guide me.
Oh yeah, this is another mechanism.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide.
Oh, they use remnant energy.
I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
I'm gonna rewatch this part of stream and like enjoy the little expressions that Rover made just now, because that is, for me at least, kind of a doki doki moment. Oh.
If the Thenodian created the dark tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Okay, here comes the glutton.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me.
Oh?
Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Ooh. Okay, that's one down. More to purify nearby statues and then use the remnant spark to clear the way. I like how she just appears and then she just does that and you can walk away and she just completes the objective for you. Abby's not unwell, she's dying. Just I wouldn't say she's unwell, to be honest. I just say that she's weak. Oh, hold on. That was my mistake. I forgot how to use this. Okay, I can just throw it. Okay, nice. I wouldn't say Abby is unwell as well, but whether she's still digesting, I don't know.
The
She's
vines are
constantly
remnants of the
hungry.
dark tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's
She's
disembark
constantly
here
hungry.
and
She's
find a way
so
to clear the path.
yeah. Wait, how does she walk
Tonight,
in those shoes?
All the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
It's not just me. Why do I hear a voice? It's not just me, right?
This calibrator seems to be operational.
Why do I hear random laughing?
That should do it.
You are back.
Hold on. I hear like random laughing. So weird.
What a night to remember.
Happening. The lady, of course, she walks in. No, you know how those kind of shoes are. Is like they have either a strap across the top of the foot, or it's like those wedge thingies that you slip between your toes. It doesn't look like she has that. Okay, I don't hear random laughing anymore. Like, why was I hearing random laughing just now? Change gravitational direction. Yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Carthathia. Okay. Blue is normal. Yellow is inverted. Green when gravity is oriented sideways. Oh, that's that. You can walk on water with the rather than walking on water with the shoes, if the shoes are water resistant or water repellent. Oh, do you know how useful that would be in Malaysia rainy weather? That would be so useful. Okay, calibrate. This is such a cool screen. Yellow is inverted. This is the way we're supposed to go. And then you just exit.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we
Ooh.
should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Here comes combat.
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's
Hopefully this helps.
whoa, hi. Whoa, they're just jumping everywhere. Oh, what's happening?
The hour is upon us.
Okay. Do your thing. So we have...
Hurry! We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Oh, we got time limit. Oh, we got time limit. Oh, we got a time limit. I didn't understand what was happening. But we got a time limit. Oh. What? Where are you? Where's the third one?
Wind, guide me.
Okay, I need to wait for the clock to reset. Hold on. Now I kind of know where everything is. So, statue 2 would be recontaminated. 2, 1. Okay. Alright, 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Wait. You're still unclean. No. Oh my god. Oh, that. I got nervous over there. Okay, wait.
Sounds
Woo.
like Therm's getting impatient. Let's head back.
So thing. Okay. We shall invert. This is the best loading screen I've ever seen so far. I was so impressed when I saw it in the live stream. I am even more impressed seeing it firsthand. Oh, that's so cool. There we go. Now, where's the stupid thing? All I can say is this story is absolute cinema. I can already tell. You know, when I first stepped into this region, it's just the environment is just... What's that? It's just so good. Waterfall. Waterfall. Oh, cool.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough
Gosh.
to determine whose resonator
You know what this reminds me of?
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about
This
that.
region kind of reminds me of, I think it's God of War 2,
Another
God of War
water
2 or
ice is
3.
coming up.
Where you have
You
to
planning to
climb
hold on to something?
Olympus and you come across
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
the Gardens of Babylon, where Aphrodite resides. It reminds me of that somehow, because it really does give that very grand. Swim up. I can swim up. If I just go here. Yes. Ah, that's what we did just now. Oh, we changed gravitational direction. Treasure chest. Gimme. Oh.
Cherish every gain. By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But
Oh,
all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
right.
That's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself.
Oh.
In
Cool.
these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
That's interesting.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Hello, teleportation point. There's 4 of them. How? Ramana?
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
Ooh.
I might not have that range,
But
but there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help
oh, look at
amplify
the
my
corner.
forte.
Look at
Let's
where
see if we can find one.
here, look at where see over here. Gosh, I can't do anything. See over here. Okay, you can't see. Okay. Where Rover's on the right side where Rover is, and then his companion. Whenever there's a voice line for the companion, like she actually shows that she's talking. So cool. There's just little details like that. Okay. Well, now we are right side up. This is so cool! And then he just floats down. Okay. We're back here.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Oh.
Leave it
Come
to
at me, bro.
No,
Sagittario, where are you? Oh,
hopefully this helps. Disperse.
what is that other one doing? Oh, did he just revive health? Did you just revive your health? What happened? Okay. So she
This should
absorbs.
do the trick.
She absorbs the thing.
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
Okay. You're gonna die. Oh, you die. Oh! I parried unwittingly. Good job, me. Mohr? Oh. Hello, mage. In many RPG games, it tells me to take care of you first, if I can. Okay, there we are. When they reveal the new TDs, and I saw the mage, and I'm like, that's target number 1. It's like, everything else I can dodge, but mage. Oh, what am I doing? But mage attacks can be a little bit tricky for me. Yeah, just personally me. So yeah. Also, like in all other RPGs that I've played, you see a mage, you assume they're either gonna debuff you or they're gonna buff their the opponent team, right? So you just don't want to be in a position where you want to fight a buffed enemy team. Debuff you can still moderately handle, but a buffed enemy is so hard. That cool. It's so cool. Killed everything. Priest
okay?
instead of mage.
Just
Yeah, I
catching
mean
my breath.
lore-wise, right?
You go get the
But
remnants now.
is this just my assumption? I just use the term mage because it is a robed person with a staff. So mage. And I mean, I killed it very quickly, so I don't know what it actually does. But usually, like the title priest is usually like
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation.
buffers
and
or
that's where the first
like
pedestal is
healing, right?
located.
And then mage is like just
Tower of
attack and
Salvation.
buffers.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Supply
Cherish
chest.
every gain.
Right. Time to change directions. This is so cool. We are back to the right way. Quote unquote right way. Meaning the way we came from.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to...
Why is there
open?
confetti and
I
balloons?
must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really
You're not
am-
checking behind the statue? Oh, don't say that!
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll
Don't
still
say that.
remember the girl who cared enough to
I'm-
worry about me.
The objective is 32 meters away. Well, now that you've said it, I will go back and check the damn statue. I know, but you know that's... It was this one, right? It was this one, right? I'm not getting off the damn boat. So, we just gonna deal with it. There. Nothing. There's nothing behind it. There's nothing behind it. I know it's like kind of like the RPG it's almost like an RPG unwritten rule that if there's like a statue, the horse one. Okay, I totally forgot what horse statue, but I will find. Trust me, I will find every treasure chest in the map. Because that means more airstrikes for me. Even if it's just 5, right? So, I will get it eventually.
Wind
Just
guide
not
me.
now.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new. Just some flesh wounds. My life is flashing before my eyes. Says the Lord Arbiter.
You're not hiding anything from me?
Nope, not at all.
Smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
What? Oh, she gave us provisions. You best believe somewhere out here there is a treasure chest, but that's a hunt for another day. Ooh, sword? Whose sword? Or is the a pedestal for a sword? We are running on bookshelves again! Ah! Need to be careful here. This bookshelf business is not my forte. What's happening? Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and change the direction of gravity. Ooh, skill issues. I know. I know. I know. I am the type that looks. Oh, look at the. Wow. 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 It's literally called Where the Bleep I Am. They were not scared when they were coming up with names for for these achievements. Wow. It is true. It like running these things is like, where the fuck am I? You know, all the caps, all the time. Okay. Release the peculiar spark. Alright, we were inverted. Oh, wow. And then now we teleport back. To be fair, I hardly use the grapple myself.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
They're really not afraid. Oh, that is true. That is true. Yesterday I watched Kantara's trailer and I'm just like, damn. That was anticlimactic, but also very cool at the same time.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur de Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order
Mohr.
of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
Master's blade?
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald.
Oh, she is a resonator, but still, we don't know who the Master is. But she is a resonator.
Maiden, Fleur de Lis, none but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
So that doesn't really tell us much anything different definitively, but it does say that she was, like, it does tell us how she became the Blessed Maiden. And she actually had to go through a rite to do it. Whoa!
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Here we go, Abby.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
She's okay. Indigestion is correct. What frequency? The memory, wasn't it? That memory we saw.
Ask you that. What did you do just now? Huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells almost just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Oh. Wait?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
What?
The power to split and manipulate space.
Ah, he split part of his power into here. We knew that already, but
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden.
okay, but you can't really call Rover the Blessed Maiden. We all know this has something to do with his past as Arbiter. Now it makes me think like, is this the actual sequence of events that the Arbiter went through to get acquainted with the Sentinel? Because I'm a little bit confused. Lore in this story is deep. It is, but
The
it's
Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator.
it's not
so that she could
convoluted
lend
yet.
assistance
I would say
when the
not
corruption
convoluted.
of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
Sentinel entrusted their powers to Resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical. Oh, that's actually smart. Yeah.
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
Well, way to rub it in, Abby.
Imperator set this in motion. Then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
Or it's not the Sentinel, but the Master's power just came back to him. Right, because they never really made it clear who the Master is. When you put it that way, you know, with the whole quote-unquote Arbiter being Master, it could be Lord Arbiter put some of his frequency into the sword instead of the Sentinels. Or something like that, right? I mean, it's still up in the air who the Master is right now. Aura farming, man, I realized about the Lord Arbiter's character, like from the Black Shores arc, is that at Lord Arbiter's peak, he became very, very profound of, you know, the Sentinels and the knowledge of the Sentinels and the power of the Sentinels and what he can do with the power. But he mentioned also that there is rules in place where he cannot reveal stuff so readily to Rover, right? But we kind of already have an understanding that whatever Rover's going through, the Lord Arbiter has gone through to a very similar extent. So we're gonna have to see like the end game in like 2 or 3 or 4 years and see where Rover stands in terms of power and what Abby does and whether Abby actually exists during the Lord Arbiter arc, because I don't think that was discussed so far.
I believe in you.
In all of this, Abby may be
Is
the
there anything
only
else you
different
remember?
thing that's happening to Rover right now.
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
Saw the oh, so they shared the vision.
Huh?
What MC kind of have good lore? Yes. Mind you,
But I
they
didn't see the
rewrote
dark
the
tide.
story before launch.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantrella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Oh, we have rain. We have thunder.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
Well, I can still go on.
You're the one who needs rest most of all.
Oh, come on, lady.
After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's
See, that's the
power.
sentence I was waiting
Rest
for.
now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
Firmly believe Abby exists, but in a different form. Yeah, but still crap the super OP MC cast.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so
Ooh.
cramped in here.
Abby grew! Or she just grew fatter. Right? I mean, we'll only know later, much later in the game, if, you know, the reason why the Lord Arbiter is being gatekept from us. I have a feeling whatever energy Rover absorbed just now, of course, Abby ate it. And it was humongous, as she put it. So,
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing?
the fact that she called it
Yeah,
blue
I
is
guess.
also very
Listen,
different.
I figured something out about that frequency.
Okay.
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with
Yes,
something
this
else.
is what I was talking about.
Kind of like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else.
Yes.
Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
Oh,
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
it's possible that's a
But
mix
since it's a crumbly mess, other
of
than
the
taking up
Sentinel
space,
and
it's pretty
possibly
useless.
Lord Arbiter.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me. 100%.
Ooh. Notice the subtle sounds coming from outside, not what you want to hear. Especially when you're camping away from home. Hello, milady! Let's just take some time to appreciate this woman in all her glory. I will say, her design makes it very, very easy to stare at one particular place, and I know everyone knows which place I'm talking about. So yeah,
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now,
Kuro was not shy about about Kantara's design.
how about a morning stroll?
You get the answer at the end, don't worry. Of course.
There are lots
Oh
of
my
this
god.
happened before.
Need help? Endure and defy.
Ah, I did not do the thing properly. I did not do the thing properly.
Leave it to me.
Oh, this will be fun.
Nice.
You will obey.
I need to build a Havoc Rover kit. I've not built a Havoc.
Well, this
Havoc
is where
Rover kit.
our paths must part.
What?
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds two.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
Oh yeah, because it's one sword, one
It may
pedestal.
still come in
Okay.
handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Alright. We part ways with Madam Cantarella. I don't know. Even if she does look young, I have to address her as Madam because that is how much aura she is emitting right now. It's possible to not.
Oh, I can still fight.
And anyway, if you confront with Cantarella,
Everyone's doing their part.
you will treat her
Don't
like,
worry.
you know, respectfully as a madam, because It's either that or she gets her jellyfish all up in you. She's a mommy? Yeah, I know.
The waterway
know.
up ahead is completely
I know.
blocked.
I know. I don't want to act very degenerate, but she clearly has the assets to be a mommy. From head to toe, so no denying there. No denying there. And you will give her the same respect too, which is both ironic and not ironic. Oh yeah, this is the image of the
Harkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isle, else levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path of righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity. Okay.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move.
Let's give it a try. There's no point in finding Hognit.
I think this is one of the
At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
wing ray.
I'll have to
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off. Wind, guide me.
Really? I'm not being attacked? Okay.
That one. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead.
Oh, this is the part that was in, I think. Yeah, I think this was in the trailer. They were demonstrating the mechanisms here.
Grab on tight.
Alright. Okay. This is the way we're going. And there we go. Right? Is this way, right? Yep. Woo! Really?
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in...
Cast plunging attack. Okay, that's all we have to do. Oh, that's cool.
Is this really okay?
This is really okay.
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Also, baby dragon. It makes me think about where's the big dragon. You know, because if there's a baby dragon, there is a big dragon. So it's like they released the when they released these new echoes, I'm like, okay, sure, good, baby dragon, cute, you know, and possibly possibly deadly. But if there is a baby dragon, there is a big dragon. You know,
I used to ride it.
treasure. The treasure just there.
It's Hogness.
Ooh.
There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall.
Oh.
Just the remnant spark should be able to incinerate.
This topsy-turviness. Oh my god, the topsy-turviness. Wait.
An unexpected discovery.
So there's this, then there's one up there. So do this first.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft, so cuddly. I mean,
So
I'm
soft, so
fine.
cuddly. Oh no. She's so innocent. It's her first time being carried by a cuddle waddle. God, I know, right? That's so cute. Oh man. No, but even before this, like, would you not want to try being cuddled by a cuddle waddle? It's the ultimate item to cuddle
Cherish
with.
every gain.
Its name is a big giveaway. I would want to. And it's a daily cuddle waddle. That means I can bring it around in public and no one can fuck with me, you know? That means I don't have to be scared for my life. Ever. Oh, that was cute. So soft. Okay, what memories?
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Oh, somehow the waterway is doing something. Okay. What do we have here?
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Ah. I go from here? I think I go from here. Oh yeah, I do. I think it's this particular section, yeah, it was this particular section that they demonstrated in the live stream. I remember this a little bit. Enhance! It's cool, it's cool. Find the right spot to clear the dark tide remnant. Hey, come on.
Leave it to me.
Come on. Who coming out first? Oh. Oi, hello.
The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Maybe I taking care of these arrow dudes first.
Hopefully this helps.
What in the world? Wah!
I sense your weakness.
Arriba!
The end has come.
Come here. Yay! That's so cool. Fades away. Getting tired. Okay.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Nice.
It's
Cuddle
okay.
waddle.
I'm just doing my part.
Okay. Kind of breezing through all this. I like how they're limiting this particular story arc to just Rover and Cantarella. And then that we can't use Carthethia. I think that's very loyal to the storyline right now. Oh no. Oh no. At least we're just flying, right? We're not going through any circles. No circles to go through. We're just flying. Stay within the golden dust. Oh. Imagine this. They created that 3-second cutscene of Rover jumping down and doing a plunging attack on the thing. They created that.
We're still missing
Cutscene for
an
this.
area. But where?
That 3 seconds probably took a week to do and perfect. They spent a week on that. Maybe less, but I would say a week. It boggles my mind like which part of the game they chose to give cutscenes, and it's like it's so
Over there.
It's so high quality.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
You handle it. I don't. Golden dust, golden dust. Please don't let me fall, golden dust.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
What's this?
All right.
Leave it to me.
Oh,
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
ooh, okay.
Disperse.
I want to take care of this dude first.
The end has come.
Do I need to control the flight when there's the gold thing, by the way?
Strike through the shadows.
I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. Autopilot mode? Really? I can't. Thanks for telling me. In all honesty, thank you for telling me. But now I just feel a little bit stupid. That's all. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Yes. Oh, you can just use the arrows. Oh, you can just use the directions of the arrows. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, it's not arrows. It's the WASD. But I just figured that out now. Oh, that's so cool. That's very intuitive. Oh man,
Cherish
can
every game.
I jump that and just collect it? Oh, I can't. I have to be on the same plane. Okay, that sucks a little bit, but it's fine. Then where we go? Wehehehe.
Cardathea?
I'm ready.
I mean, okay, it is auto. Okay, it is auto. But you can still move within the region. It's auto. I don't know why people hate when there was the wind current thing. What wind current? This section of it? Why? It's such a shame to not fly in this region. This is a region where you should fly. You know? Look at that. You should fly and become a lizard here and just play around with gravity. That's what you should do in this place. It's a region to fly. Like Rina Sita has the space, right? Like the landed and everything. Like you go to the top of the tree and you do the thingy, or like you get a wing ray and you launch yourself in the sky and fly. But no, this is the place where you get the most use out of flying. You say it's hard to control with the wind. Then just... I mean, then what was all those flying challenges that they did in the first two versions? Yeah, exactly. You see, and the flying challenges. And the one where you have to go and race Lorelei, like, makes
Leave it to
make
me.
no sense. Make it make sense.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Break.
Oh.
Sounds come forth.
Oh, he does that. Okay.
Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
I don't understand. This is... Like, you don't even need to. You can just do that. And they make it easy for it. They also make it easy, like it's not like twists and turns or anything like that, you know. It's just really a lot of straight lines. Not difficult to fly here. Gosh, is it complete now? Oh, it complete!
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be.
As it was meant to be. Oh yeah.
So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Oh. And here we are. And how nice of them to give us an actual 3 premium supply
Cherish
chests.
every gain.
I swear to God, Rina Sita is giving me PTSD with these treasure chest echoes. All right.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Okay, let's see what secrets unfold.
no
Huh.
traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good.
Interesting, because the Riz, yeah, I know, right? We will do it together. Ugh. I can think of better things to do with Rover instead of pulling out a sword. I mean,
Why don't you call Thomo?
then again, I could just
Try
fly
listening.
around with Rover as well.
This.
That's a good time too.
Here goes.
Okay, I think looking at the time,
Thumb
which is
hurting.
11:30, I have to be strict on time today because I've been losing sleep the past 2 days because I've been battling technological issues with my dear laptop. And today was actually I sat at my desk like half an hour earlier because I knew I was going to deal with technological shit, and I did. I had to restart the game 3 times because after it downloaded the rest of the patch, right? After it downloaded the rest of the patch, it opened, and then usually it'll load the patch, right? And it says patch complete, and then it froze. So I have to kill the game. So I open it up again, and then it ran, and then, you know, in the starting screen, you have both rovers on the starting screen. That imagery was not there. So I'm like, oh my god, and I had to kill the game again. And then after that, finally on the 3rd time, the game loaded properly, and I went to go and check my OBS. I'm like, oh my god, in my game capture it was off. Because why? I changed the resolution on Marvel Rivals in my last stream, so that means it is super extra big on the current game capture that I have now, because it's at 1440p resolution this game instead of Marvel Rivals, which is the lower resolution. So I made another game capture scene on my OBS specifically for Marvel Rivals. So I'll only play Marvel Rivals on that game capture, and I don't have to keep on going back and like just increasing and decreasing the size of the game screen. So yes. And I worked all that from 9/7 until 9/26. Mira, thank you for joining, although like I'm actually going to end stream now. How's the grind? I think at this point we are halfway done trying to get into the inverted castle. I'm stopping here because I'm losing sleep, so so yes. But I will be continuing. I think I'll be continuing the game on Saturday night. I'll probably start earlier at like maybe 7 or 8. And hopefully, with the way Anna can one-shot the story in one day, I'm like, okay, it's not going to be too long. But it's going to be cinema, as they put it. Haven't started the quest because I will do it more afterward. Yeah. A normal working person does that. Me, not normal. Me, not normal. Yeah. So, before we go, what we can do is... Honestly, I can just try my luck by just pulling 7 because I have 7 of these. But yeah. Before we go, what we can do... I've actually not seen any of this. There's that. There's this. There's this. Proceed to trial. Log into the 5 hours. Okay, I'm on like hour 2. So if I'm streaming, it's gonna maybe take another 4 hours. So yeah, there's that. Madam Cantarella. And more hologram madness. Okay. So I'm just gonna take. Cannot. Okay, I can't even go and do anything else. I have to finish the story. So I think I will just, if we can finish the story on Saturday night, I'll try the madam herself. I'm not pulling for Cantarella. I'm not pulling until Zani comes out. Cantarella's so hot that she keeps touching her. No! Please. Oh my gosh. No, I think was it on Twitter? Was it on Twitter or Wuthering Waves official Discord? They were saying something about basically they had to censor a couple of Cantarella's movements in the game because the original ones were too provocative. I saw a post about that sometime yesterday, or yeah, something like that. But dude, like when you watch her trailer, like you already know what's up. You already know what's up. They, how to say? Some people will think of it as, you know, being very like some people would think that Kuro created Cantarella that way to be very clickbaity, very like you know, attracting the male viewers and stuff like that. But as a female viewer myself, yeah, she's hot, undeniably. She has all the assets to be mommy. But at the same time, given how they've written her backstory and how and what kind of role she plays in the family, I think her character is very spot on. Exaggerated a little bit, but very spot on. So I can't be mad at it either. Like, you know, extra oomph from the English some JP content creators have changed their language to the English one. The English read, they just do an awesome job as always. It's just so good to hear. Bro always cooks, yes. I hope they keep up the momentum. Like, they don't have to overdo what they're doing now. Really, they can just keep on turning stuff of a similar caliber right now. And I think a lot of people will still be happy. Once the new region unlocks, that's when they have to, like, you know, bump things up, maybe. But yeah, so everything's going so well. So, I've yapped enough. You've seen a little bit. Those who have not played, you've seen a little bit of what's to come for the current story. This is the best place to fly. You want to train your flying? You fly here. This is awesome. This is so awesome. I can't wait to just fly around like a sugar glider over here and see what nooks and crannies I can find. So, officially, that'll be the end of streaming for me today. But I will stream the rest of the story on Saturday night. Tentatively 7 o'clock, might be 8 o'clock. I will post an update, I think maybe tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. Because I have chores, small chores to do. on Saturday. Shouldn't be so. Yeah. That will be all for me. Thank you guys for dropping by. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nira. Like you had to drop by like at the last bit. And I will see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday night, Malaysian time Saturday night. I don't know about anywhere else in the world. You just take Saturday 8 p.m. GMT plus 8 and convert that into your own time zones. Please and thank you. All right, everyone have a good night. Last day of the week tomorrow, and then it'll be the weekend. So good night, everybody. Good night.